Welcome to Park Hall. As you can see, the players are training behind me in preparation for our game in Gibraltar. But for this video podcast, we stepped back slightly in time last week, to be precise, and we had a press conference before the game, and Aled Williams from the BBC interviewed Scott Rusco.
Yeah, certainly so. I mean, like you say, I've been involved as a player, as a coach, whatever, for a number of years now. And looking back on reflection over the last few days, you can say that that is arguably our best performance over 90 minutes. Some games we've done okay for 20, 30-minute spells, but to control the game from minute one right up to 90 plus 5 minutes was fantastic. It was great for the club, and it's very good for the Welsh Premier League. After the week before, where we certainly didn't do ourselves justice, we let ourselves down, everybody knew that, and it was the reaction that I wanted and the reaction that players gave us. Yeah, especially when we played the Gibraltar team last year, albeit Champions League football, Europa League football this time round, but a team from the same division, a team where we lost 2-1, gave away 2 away goals, and had an uphill battle trying to overcome that result. We did in the end, because I knew we would, because of everything we didn't do well in that home game. We did well away from home, and the lads' spirit really got us through there. And we certainly don't want anything like that tomorrow night, with away goals and losing games. And after such a positive spin last week, going into this game, we're on the up. The ascendancy is with us. We don't want to go back to where we were the week before against Macedonia, because we don't want 3 steps forward and 2 back. Yeah, similar style. Good, technically gifted footballers. They get a few boys in from Spain, and they're all competent footballers on the ball. They're decent. They like to play through midfield. They like to create chances. They've got some experience there. They've won the league for how many years? 10, 11 years in a row. And Europa come along and put a bit of money in, and they won it last year. It's back this year to Redim's. They won it again. Strong team. The Gibraltar League is decent enough, but I think Redim's have run away with it, deservedly so, and are the benchmark for their national league. Right, yeah. Last time we played in Cardiff, we played against Man City at the Millennium. That was a great experience, and I think it gives lads opportunity, although it would be our home sort of stadium, to play in such a fantastic place like that. So that's next round. We've got to make sure that we do our work in these 2 legs here. Gives us a chance to play either Astana, who are a very good side, or Midtjylland, where we faced before, so we know a little bit about Midtjylland. Excellent club out there run. They're getting everything right from the bottom right to the top. Strong team. Obviously they beat Man United a few years ago, so both of those teams are very strong, and we will have to be our best even to compete with those. First and foremost, let's get these 2 legs done properly. We've prepared fine. The lads are in good shape. So we'll take tomorrow night first, and then see how it goes from there. Everyone in the squad is available for selection at this moment. Yeah.
Siarad Cymraeg? Well, Aaron Edwards is a fluent Welsh speaker, and following the press conference with Scott, Aled interviewed Aaron in Welsh.
Ydy'r perfformiad os ysdweitha yn rhoi hyder i chi o flaen yr ymgyrch yma?
Ti'n wedi ennill 4-0 yn Ewro, ti'n andros o gamp i wneud, a dwi'n just gorau gobeithio progresio, a dwi'n gallu cymryd o mewn y wythnos i fod i torri, a dydd Iau nesaf, gobeithio yn gallu cael y caminiad cywir.
Ond os ydy'r cyngor y pencampwyr yn dweud rhywbeth, mae'r ffaith bod rhaid i chi wneud yn dda yn y cymal cyntaf?
Ie, da ni gorau ddim ildio gol fama. Dwi'n meddwl mae'n andros o bwysig i ddim ildio gol, oherwydd mae'n rhoi dim chans i nhw wedyn. So da ni angen mynd dros fanna efo chans go iawn, oherwydd da ni'n chwarae hein o'r un lig tymor diwethaf. Mae'n tîm da, mae'n gallu chwarae pêl-droed efo lot o chwaraewyr technegol, a dwi'n siŵr bod yna'n test mawr i ni.
Ie, chi'n sôn, dyma chi'n chwarae yn erbyn Ewropa'r tymor dwytha. Felly mae gennych chi y profiad o fynd a chwarae yn erbyn tîm y Gibraltar.
Ie, wel, bydd ni'n gwybod lot amdano fo, bydd nhw'n gwybod lot amdano ni, so bydd o'n dwi'n meddwl bydd dim bach yn tactegol y gêm, so efallai bydd y dau tîm dim bach reserved i ddechrau, a nhw'n ni'n gweithio ein hun mewn i'r gêm, a gobeithio bydd ni'n cael y breakthrough gan eisiau.
A'r gobaith ydy cael canlyniad da nos fory, roed hyder cyn yr ail gymal, a wedyn mae momentum o bosib yn rhoi bach o'r hyder ych chi yn y gystadleuaeth.
Ie, dwi'n meddwl mae pobl ar ôl ni ennill 4-0 wythnos diwethaf, maen nhw'n meddwl, bydd ni'n mynd trwy, ond da ni'n gorfod canolbwyntio ar ein jobs ein hunain, o bob chwaraewyr a y managers a'r staff, a neud siŵr yn gwneud pob peth yn gywir, a maen nhw'n gwneud yn gywir.
Ac os ydych chi'n mynd drwodd, ydych chi'n gwybod yn barod pwy fydd y gwrthwynebwyr, a'r posibilrwydd hefyd y byddwch chi'n chwarae'r gêm gartra yn Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd. Faint o beth mawr fysa hynna i chi ag i'r clwb?
Ie, i'r clwb a i ni'n yn bersonol, ond da ni'n gorfod neud siŵr da ni'n meddwl am y gêm fory a wythnos nesaf gwyntaf, a wedyn da ni'n gallu edrych ymlaen ella chwarae yn Caerdydd.
Okay. Great.
As well as being a Gibraltar home tie special, it's also a press conference special as well. Following the 2-1 victory against Lincoln Red Imps, we had a number of journalists in the post-match press conference, and we recorded BBC's James Bond as he chatted with our manager, Scott Rusco.
You are the better side though, aren't you, the two?
Yeah, far the better side. They had two chances, they scored one that they should never have scored, and H has saved the one at the end. They haven't really troubled us. Decent enough in possession, but not really anything too dangerous.
So what did you say to the players at the end? Just
good win. Don't always get your head down. Don't always think that you have to beat teams 4, 5, 6. It's the level of the performance, not the actual result sometimes, that is the most pleasing. I think some of our lads get frustrated if they don't have it their own way. You're never going to get your own way all the time. We're playing in the Europa League. You're playing against a team who win the league 9 times out of 10. So looking at it like that, a 2-1 win, I'll take that. Before the game, it's a win. Again, though, they've got the away goal, which they haven't really worked hard enough to get for my liking.
the man who started up front, Dean Ebb's gone off with an injury. What's happened? How serious?
He hurt his ankle yesterday in training, right at the end of training, and we just assessed it before. We had a bit of a test before the game and said he felt okay. But I've just said to him then, there's no replicating a match tempo and what have you. So, we made the change and we've got another excellent forward there that come on, Greg Draper.
Are you confident for the second leg?
Yeah, I was confident. We always score goals, so I'm confident of us scoring a few away goals. If it doesn't happen and we end up winning 2-1, then so be it. But I think we'll always score goals. We'll always create chances. We've just got to be better at set plays.
And you're fancying the Europa League, aren't you?
Yeah, like I've said, Champions League's here, Europa League's here. We need to walk before we can run. We need to get good results in that year on year, for ourselves and for the domestic, the Welsh Premier League as well. So the other teams can go and push on, and we can improve as a nation and get further down the line. So we're only halfway done, and we'll give it another good go on Thursday.
So could have been happier, but happy.
Yeah, you can always be happier. I was happy last week, but I could have been happier because we should have scored 2 goals in the first half last week that would have put us even further ahead.
Scott, expecting a different test that next week. You dominate the play today, but they've got that away goal that they'll be clinging on to. And next week, hot climate and intimidating atmosphere, I imagine, in Gibraltar.
Yeah, you know, we've seen them. They're a good technical side. Like I said, they win their league most years, so they're like us. They win the league, which gives you momentum and used to winning. When you're used to winning, it's not nice when you get a draw or an abject performance. So we know what we're going to be faced against. They're a decent side. I thought we were fitter than them, and we will be probably out there. I think we just have to manage the game better.
Impressed with them last week and this week, the players that you know for 4 or 5 years you had seasoned pros that you played. Champions League every season, we got an 18-year-old centre half at the end. So you must be brilliant. Pleased with what we've done in the last 2 weeks.
Really good. Tonight he didn't put a foot wrong again. He wouldn't get beaten. He was playing as an experienced centre forward there. They just tried to bully him and rough him up. He had nothing. The centre forward had nothing and just tried to just rough a young lad up, and he'll see bigger and better players off than that.
I hope you've enjoyed the video podcast. We will be back next week when we're on the road in Gibraltar. But in the meantime, don't forget to check out our website, tnsfc.co.uk, for all things relating to the New Saints Football Club.